Welcome to the magical world of affordable living in Arizona. I know, it feels like the whole state's turning into one giant overpriced Phoenix suburb with $800,000 stucco boxes and HOA fees that could buy a small island. That is, unless you're willing to live where the tumbleweeds outnumber the Teslas, your biggest neighbor drama is a coyote eyeing your trash, or the Wi-Fi drops every time a cloud passes over the sun. Yeah, those are the cheap spots. But do you actually want to live there? What if I told you there are Arizona towns that won't bankrupt you but still let you have a decent life? No meth labs next door, no hour-long commutes just for groceries, and maybe even some real community? That's what we're counting down today, 10 Arizona towns that are actually affordable. Ready? Counting down. Let's go. Number 10, Safford. Safford, Arizona. A quiet rural spot tucked in the eastern part of the state where the cost of living is so low you might think you're hallucinating the listing. Surrounded by mountains, desert vistas, and enough open space to make a Phoenix traffic jam feel like a bad dream. It's perfect for retirees or anyone chasing peaceful living. No crowds, no chaos. You've got a hospital, shopping, and internet that doesn't make you want to throw your router off a mesa. Crime? Super low. People are the type who'll wave from their truck and probably bring you homemade salsa if you look new in town. Summers are hot, very hot, but winters are mild, and the monsoons make everything smell amazing. Safford isn't flashy, but if you want clean, quiet, budget-friendly desert life where the biggest decision is chile verde or red, this is it. Livability score around 61. Average sale price is about $319,000. And average rent sits around $1,600 a month. Solid start to the list. Number 9, Kingman. Kingman is what you get when the northwest corner of Arizona decides to stay chill and affordable forever. Small town vibe with serious outdoor recreation, hiking, lakes, desert trails, you name it. People buy land out here, plop an RV on it, and call it paradise. Homes often hover under or right around $300,000, way below what you'd pay closer to Vegas or Phoenix. And yeah, you're a day's trip from Las Vegas if you ever need a dose of neon lights and overpriced buffets. The town's got history, decent services, low crime, and that classic Route 66 charm without the tourist overload. Winters are cool but bearable. Summer's hot but dry. If you want space, freedom, and no HOA breathing down your neck, Kingman's your hidden gem. Livability score 80, average home value around $300,000 or less. Number 8, Bullhead City. Bullhead City often ranks near the top for low home prices and cost of living, about 7 to 10% below the national average, right on the Nevada border with a retiree appeal and direct access to the Colorado River. Boating, fishing, gambling across the line if that's your thing. Median homes typically around $293,000. It's not glamorous, but it's functional. Grocery stores, healthcare, and a laid-back river lifestyle. Summers are scorching, but winters are perfect golf weather. Low crime in the quieter neighborhoods, and plenty of folks retire here happily without needing a second mortgage. If river access and cheap desert living sound good, Bullhead delivers. Livability score 72. Average home value about $293,000. Number 7, Coolidge. Coolidge sits right about halfway between Phoenix and Tucson. Perfect if you want small-town life but still need a quick drive to civilization. Growing population around 19,000, tied to agriculture and education, with solid affordability. Median home price around $282,000, and rent can be as low as $700 for a studio, or averaging around $1,400 a month. It's not fancy, but it's growing. Newer homes, decent schools, low crime, and that classic Arizona small-town feel where people actually know their neighbors. Hot summers, mild winters, and easy access to bigger cities when you need them. If you're after balance without the big city price tag, Coolidge checks the boxes. Livability score 64, close to the national average. Number 6, Eloy. Eloy is pure rural desert living, wide open spaces, quiet nights under big skies, and prices that make you blink twice. Average home price around $269,000, rent about $1,025. It's not overloaded with amenities, but you've got basics covered, low crime, and that peaceful vibe where the stars actually come out at night. great for remote workers or anyone who wants land without the sticker shock. Summer's brutal, but the rest of the year is gold. If desert solitude with a side of affordability is your jam, Eloy's got it. Livability, score 63. Number 5, Arizona City. Not far from Eloy, about 20 minutes, Arizona City has a very small community feel. Think tight-knit, affordable housing, local events, parks, and outdoor options without the crowds. Average rent around $1,375 and an average home price of $235,000. It's got that cozy neighborhood thing going on, low-key, family-friendly, and way cheaper than anything in the Phoenix metro. The livability score is 55, though. Yikes. The crime rate is 11 crimes per 1,000 residents, 13% higher than the national average. It's hot, and there's crime, yes, but it's cheap, livable, and not too far from Phoenix. Number 4, San Luis. Right on the border near Yuma and California, family-friendly border town with low crime, and homes averaging around $233,633, including some newer builds. Rent about $1,295. It's got culture, community, decent schools, and that cross-border energy without feeling chaotic. Affordable groceries, health care nearby, and a real sense of place. Summer's hot, but winters are paradise. If you want affordability with family vibes and cultural depth, San Luis shines. Livability score 76, solid pick. Number 3, Globe. Historic mining town with some of the lowest prices anywhere near Phoenix or the White Mountains. Ideal for nature on a budget. Hiking, forests, cooler mountain air than the desert flats. Home prices around $225,000. Rent about $1,100. It's got character. Old buildings, small downtown, low crime, and that small town heart. Great escape without total isolation. Livability, score 59. Number 2, Winslow. Winslow is a small, quiet mountain town of about 9,000 people right along the iconic Route 66. Relaxed desert meets mountain atmosphere, standing on the corner vibes, and median home price around $192,536. Average rent about $1,450. Crime is pretty bad. The livability score is 53, with 43 total crimes per 1,000 residents, making the crime rate higher than the national average. Not flashy or enticing, but real cheap. Before we name the number 1 cheapest town in Arizona, let's give a shout out to some affordable places to rent in the Phoenix metro area. The lowest rents are generally found in neighborhoods like Maryvale, Alhambra, and Glendale, with studios available from $450 to $600 in one-bedroom apartments, starting around $700 to $800. These give you the appeal of city life, jobs, restaurants, events, without the massive mortgage or sky-high rent. Solid options if you want urban access on a budget. In Maryvale, you can snag a studio for $500 if you hunt right. Pair that with a bus pass, and you're living city life on peanuts. Alhambra's got those classic mid-century homes renting cheap too. Great if you want urban energy without the Scottsdale price tag. And number 1, Douglas. Frequently ranked as the absolute cheapest in Arizona. Cost of living is about 10% below the national average, and median home prices are around $160,000 to $165,000. Small border town with large cultural heritage, rich history, friendly people, minimal monthly expenses, and that authentic feel you don't get in bigger places. It's quiet, affordable, and surprisingly livable. Decent health care, schools, and community pride. Summers are hot, but the rest is golden. If you're serious about stretching your dollar without sacrificing quality of life, Douglas is the champ. Livability score is 69, and the average home value is about $165,000. Boom. Living in Arizona doesn't have to mean $2,500 rent for a shoebox apartment and neighbors who blast music at 2 a.m. There are towns, actual towns, where you can own a home, enjoy the desert or mountains, and still have money left for tacos. These 10 prove affordability and livability can share the same zip code. All right, that's today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some ideas out of it. If you're thinking about moving to Arizona or another state, check out my playlist of the most affordable cities and towns in each state. See you next time on State Debate.